Hi, my name is Felix Guthrie. Hi, my name is Felix Guthrie. No pro golfer by any means close, but I am a golf fanatic. Uh, I am going to be speaking about the significance of the golf clubs and the strategy behind playing golf. On Sunday, most amateur golfers don't realize the significance in strategy and planning it takes to score lower on a golf course. Most golfers never really utilize the full potential of their golf bag, meaning they never really utilize all the clubs in the bag. And if you look on Sunday, most pro golfers they utilize every single club that they have available to them. In the PGA magazine, it stated that most amateur golfers only use about 6 to 8 clubs that they actually have in their bag out of 14. So that's kind of amazing because that means that you are getting used to a certain amount of club or certain club and you never really use anything else. Uh, Most amateur golfers they use their driver, of course, the tee off, 5 iron, maybe every once in a while, of course, 8 iron pitching wedge, and of course the putter. Those are the things that they really I can speak for myself, really can utilize a lot to get you out of trouble. But pro golfers utilize every club to make sure that they're maximizing their strategy and their potential to score very low. Now let's take a look at the woods. The woods are a group are probably the most hit clubs in the bag, like your driver, but it's probably the most mishit or misused club in your bag. Most amateur golfers like myself, we realize that teeing it off from the tee box, that the driver we should always grab, but not necessarily. It comes into a thing of strategy where you can put the ball in your area of expertise by strategically placing it by hitting clubs of different lengths. Well, in the Fundamental Golf book by Ben Hogan, it states that the woods are used more than any other club, but it's the hardest to hit correctly. It takes hours of practice to master the use of the driver, the three wood, and the fairway woods. So to be able to use these to help you score low, you have to practice. Now, when hitting the woods correctly, you're talking about hitting these clubs from anywhere from 250 yards up to 300 plus yards, which will help you shorten the distance of most holes, which allows you to score better, of course, and be smiling at the end of your round. Now, the other set of clubs that are rarely used are the irons that are usually about 8 to 10 irons that they have from the 1 iron down to the sand wedge, and now they have different wedges: sand wedge, lob wedge, gap wedge. But those things are for the shorter distances. These irons are basically used to place your shot to be used for as a strategy to score. The irons are great because your 1 iron is probably one of the most difficult to hit of the irons. Not too many people carry those in their bag. So you're looking at a 1 iron to be able to go anywhere from 240 to 260 yards, down to the gap wedge or sand wedge that you may only be hitting 50 or 60 yards. Now, these irons are less difficult to swing because they're shorter in number, meaning the 1 iron is longer and the sand wedge, gap wedge, lob wedge, of course, are shorter, which makes them easier to hit. And so it makes those more it makes the amateur golfer more likely to use these clubs more often because they have a better um, a possibility of hitting them correctly. Now, the club that most professionals swear by is the putter. And this is the last group of your clubs. Most amateur golfers call this the money club. The professionals say you drive for show and you putt for dough because they make their living on scoring low, and the putter makes all the difference between most professional golfers. Now, basically, it comes in a few different styles, but it's one club that is not too many things you can do differently. They have different kind of grips, different ways to hold the putter, but the standard swing or the pendulum motion of using the putter is something that is standard that most everyone uses. The difference is that the practice, the type, the weight, the feel of the putter is different from player to player. Now, as you have seen, you have 3 different types of clubs that have all different functions, but also a different degree of difficulty as well. Now, with 18 clubs in your bag, golfers need each and every one of them to score low. So if you expect to be a professional golfer or a serious amateur golfer like myself, you must learn to master your woods, learn to use your irons to strategically help you score low, and get that putter so you can putt better and putt for better scores. My name is Felix Guthrie. Thank you and have a good day.